Sorry.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Flicks and Pixels. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. So, as you know, I've reviewed some Umbrella editions before on my channel. I'm a huge fan of what Umbrella Entertainment do. If you're not familiar with them, they are an Australian-based company. They release some excellent editions of some fantastic films and some lesser-known films as well. And it's one of those lesser-known films that I'm going to go through with you today. It's a film that came out in 2006. It is a film that stars Danny Dyer. It is a horror comedy, and I really like it. And that film is Severance on Blu-ray in a very nice special edition from Umbrella. And yeah, I mean, I'll take you through an unboxing of this in just a second, but I really like this film. There's probably a few people out there that don't know much about it, but I really like it. I really enjoy it. It is a horror comedy in the vein of kind of Shaun of the Dead style horror comedy. There's no zombies in it or anything, but it's just that style of horror comedy, and I think it's really good. I really do. And anybody that hasn't seen it, that likes that kind of film, like Shaun of the Dead, give it a go. Just give it a watch. I think you'll really enjoy it. As I say, it is probably a lesser known release. It stars Danny Dyer, and do you know what? Danny Dyer gets a lot of criticism. I really like Danny Dyer. I really do. I think he's been in some really good films, and yeah, he's probably typecast as the same kind of character all the time, but he's not in Severance. He's a little bit different in Severance. Not drastically different, but different all the same. But I really like Danny Dyer. I think he's a geezer, isn't he? And I think he's really good. He's great at Football Factory. He's great in this. He's actually quite funny in this film. He's The Business, and I love The Business. The Business is probably my favourite Danny Dyer film, to be honest. Alongside Human Traffic, which is getting a 4K release later this year, which I'm over the moon for. I've pre-ordered that straight away. I couldn't not pre-order that. I can't wait for it. But yeah, Human Traffic, The Business. He did one called Dead Man Running, which is also pretty good as well. Yeah, he's done some shit, but he's done some real kind of underrated gems as well, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see Marching Powder. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to watching it. I like Nick Love anyway. I think Nick Love films are pretty good, so I'm looking forward to watching that. But Severance, as I say, it's an underrated gem, I think. I really enjoy it. And if you like your horror comedies, I would recommend that you give it a go. In terms of the edition itself, I was a bit on the fence about getting it, to be honest. I don't own this film in any physical media form at all. I don't know why, to be honest. But Umbrella recently had a sale on, and I bit the bullet and I got it. And I think, including postage and everything, I think it cost me about 38 quid, which, for what you're getting here, I think is a bit of a bargain, to be honest. It's typical Umbrella quality, absolutely lovely, and you'll see in the unboxing how nice it is. The rigid hard, out of case, really nice. Yeah, I'm just over the moon that I've got this. So, yeah, if you're not familiar with it and you've never seen it, please give it a go, especially if you like your horror comedy films. So what I'm going to do then, guys, I'm going to take you through an unboxing of this special edition of Severance, and then we're going to bring it back up top, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the Blu-ray transfer. So, are you ready? Come on, let's go and have a look. Okay, so here we go with Severance on Blu-ray in this special edition from Umbrella Entertainment. Before I go through this, though, bring in the card that comes attached to the back. And as you can see, it gives you a breakdown of everything that you get in this edition, a list of your special features, and then you've also got your tech specs at the bottom as well. And as you can see, there's only 1,000 of these made. I've got number 183 out of 1,000. So yeah, and it gives you an image as well of everything that's in here. So put that to one side, and we'll bring this in. I really like this artwork. This severed leg and foot is quite iconic to do with the film. There's a little bit of spot glossing as well on this yellow bit and on this little bit here, as you can see. Another bloody office outing. And you've got Severance at the bottom just there. Yeah, I like that. You got nothing at the top, nothing at the bottom. Bring it round to the spine. And you've got Severance across there. The umbrella logo as well. And then, of course, you've got all your contents on this side. Around the back, got that picture there. I'm not going to spoil too much, but that scene's quite funny. And you have got some spot glossing on this bit here as well, as you can see. Yeah, quite like that. Right then, let's take everything out of here. We'll pop that to one side. And the first thing we're going to have a look at is the postcards. Good quality, these, not flimsy at all. Kind of got like a matte finish to them. They're not glossy. There's Danny Dyer. There's that scene there, the severed leg. Yeah, really good cards. These are really good quality. Such an underrated film. This is. Really like it. And that is it. And then nothing on the back of those. They are just blank. And you get a nice book. Good artwork on the front there. You got Severance. You got pictures of the characters, and of course you got Danny Dyer there. Nothing on the back. And this is a book just with little snippets of the film, some information. Got your office politics. Picture of David Brent. That's interesting. Yeah, just an insight into the film, the influences behind it. Some advertisements. Insight into the cast as well. Insight into Danny Dyer, bit of his history. As I say, I think he's done some good stuff. Yeah, that's a really good booklet, really good quality as well. And Umbrella's always releasing quality stuff. Yeah, quite like that. That's your booklet you get inside. Pop that to one side. And then we'll bring in the Blu-ray here. This is the slipcover. As you can see, some spot glossing going on there. Characters. Get round to the spine. As you can see, the slipcover design carries on all the way around. Still got that spot gloss in there. Severed head, very nice. And that is the other spine just there. And then take this out of its slipcover. Pop that to one side. And that is the original artwork. Danny Dyer, Laura Harris. Gory, funny, scary, a horror comedy for fans of Shaun of the Dead and American Werewolf in London. Yeah, I'd agree with that. And that's your spine. Bring it round to the back. And again, you got some shots from the film. Right above it, a list of your special features and your tech specs at the bottom as well. If we open this up, you do get a poster inside. I'll look at that in a second. That is your Blu-ray disc just there. Now, the cover is reversible. The only difference is you get the age rating there. But I'm sure the plain look on the front everyone will prefer. Yeah, that is your Blu-ray. Close that up, pop it to one side, and then we'll have a look at this poster. Again, excellent quality. That is one side, which is the original artwork. Then bring it round, and that is the newly commissioned artwork just there. Yeah, really good quality poster. So let's do a recap then. So we've got the poster there. You have your film on Blu-ray. Comes in a lovely slipcover. You have your booklet there. You have your postcards as well. All enclosed in a very nice outer hard box. So there we go. That was Severance on Blu-ray. Let's bring it back up top and let's talk about it. Okay, so we are back up top with Severance on Blu-ray. And yeah, as I said in the unboxing, absolutely over the moon with this. It's great quality. Umbrella always do quality editions, and this is no exception. It is a fantastic, fantastic edition of a very, very underrated film. And as I said earlier on, if you're into your horror comedies, give this a go if you've never seen it. Honestly, I think you'll really enjoy it. It is basically about a bunch of people. They all work together and they're going away on holiday for like a team building exercise, but it doesn't go to plan. This film is gory, it's funny, it's bloody. I don't want to spoil it too much because if you haven't seen it, I want to kind of leave some surprises for you. But give it a go. Honestly, it's really good. And I'm over the moon. I've managed to get this edition. Yeah, it's worth every penny. I'm really pleased. I'm actually surprised it's got the love it's got, to be honest. But at the same time, I'm not, because Umbrella kind of do that with these kind of releases. And they've done a great job with this. I think the artwork's great. The colour on the edition is fantastic as well. And the little bits that you get inside. It's worth 38 quid all day long. So yeah, I'm really pleased. In terms of the Blu-ray transfer, it really surprised me. It did. I didn't expect much from it. But it's a very, very good Blu-ray transfer. Yeah, really surprised me. Detail in this is really good for a 1080p disc. It really is. There's a couple of soft shots here or there, and you know, you're going to get that. You are going to get that. I think this film was shot on a relatively low budget, but overall, the Blu-ray looks really good. The close-up shots look excellent, and yeah, the kind of setting of the film, it's deep in the woods, and the colour grading on it looks really good as well. So I'm absolutely over the moon with how good the Blu-ray looks. To be honest, I wasn't expecting it to look as good as it does. So with the fact that you're getting it in a really nice edition, and the fact that the Blu-ray looks good as well, honestly, fantastic. There are only 1,000 of these made, so at the time of filming this, Umbrella still have some in stock, but with there being only 1,000, I'm not sure how long that's going to last, to be honest. So if you do want to get this film, I would recommend ordering it as soon as you can before it goes out of print. So yeah, that is all for today, guys. As I say, over the moon. If you haven't seen it, give it a chance. If you have seen it and you like it, I recommend this edition. I really do. Hopefully, we may get a 4K down the line. If we do, I'll probably buy a standard 4K and just put it in this edition, to be honest. So yeah. That is all for today, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would consider subscribing to the channel, I would really, really appreciate it. And hopefully, I will see you again on my next video. Until then, take care.